Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Ada, Oklahoma, and the Cougar Activity Center here at Ada High School as we get to day 2 of the Class 3A Area 4 area tournament. And this is a consolation win-or-go-home game between the Kingston Lady Redskins and the Lindsay Leopardettes. Hi, my name is Greg Peary. Glad you have joined us here for tonight's broadcast of Leopardette basketball as we get set, this afternoon's broadcast, as we get set for hopefully another win for the Leopardettes. Hey, you look at it this way alongside me, I'll just go ahead and say, my name is Greg Peary. Alongside Glenn Shoemake.
Yep.
Glenn, the Leopardettes, you look at it this way, they're only 2 wins from the state tournament.
Absolutely. I will tell you, at the start of the year, I print out all these stat sheets. I've got 3 stat sheets left.
So, you planned for it, didn't you?
If they make the state tournament, I am ready, and if they win a game in state, I'll print out some more. But they are peaking at the right time, and they are playing their best basketball by far, shooting the ball well. Defense is just amazing, and so that is what has got them to this point, and hopefully we'll get them a win today.
Well, and I think when we look at the game from last night with Eufaula, the Leopardettes with the 11-point win, 37-26 in that ball game. But I really think you bring it up, the defense. The Leopardettes were down 3 at halftime, 18-15, and in the first half, Eufaula had shot 40% from the field. Mm-hmm. And then you get to the second half, the Leopardettes open it up, and Eufaula ends up for the game shooting just 26% from the field. The Leopardettes turned that on, got the defense going there in that second half, and they did not have a single player in double figures, 9 points from Allie Anderson, as she had 7 of those in the first half. The only points she had in the second half were just 2 free throws. Actually, she was 1 of 2. No, she did get both free throws there in the second half. So, again, it was just the Leopardettes held them to just 2 field goals in the second half and 4 free throws, and that's it.
Yeah, they were 2 for 18 from the field in the second half, and contested shots all over the place, just ball pressure. It was just a great display of defense, and I expect the same thing today. I expect this to be a low-scoring game. Maybe the first one to 40. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not the first one to 30 like last night. Maybe open it up a little bit and be the first one to 40. But you get in these situations and teams play good defense. Buckets are paramount, and things get a little tight. That this could be your last game, and so that generally leads to low-scoring games, which the Leopardettes have been really good in.
Well, and I've watched some of the game film from the game between the Kingston and Heritage Hall here on day 1, and the more I watched that game, the more I think this is a good matchup for the Leopardettes. I think you get there's basically one player on here. We'll talk about her a little bit later, but Emily Bellatini, just one of only 2 seniors on this team. And Bellatini is what makes this team go. And she does it from the outside. She can go inside. She can distribute. She is a great all-around ball player. I think you shut down Bellatini, you take a big chunk of this team away from them. So we've seen the Leopardettes do that with a lot of teams that have 1 or 2 that really need to be shut down, and you just put Arisday on them and say, here, go lock this girl down, and she does it. So I think that's probably what we'll see today. But when you look at the matchups that maybe give you some indication, this team lost to CCS in the consolation finals of regionals. Actually, it was the winner's bracket finals regionals. Sorry. The CCS team that the Leopardettes lost to, it was a 13-point loss for Kingston against CCS. The Leopardettes lose that one by only 8. The only other common opponent was Atoka, was who Kingston matched up with in the district tournament. They beat Atoka by 5. The Leopardettes played Atoka at the first round of regionals and beat them by 4.
Yeah.
So I think when you look at the 2 common matchups we do have, the numbers line up pretty close to be this is a really good matchup. And again, if the Leopardette defense comes out like they have been and we start getting some offense, and hopefully we can stay away from that bugaboo bad quarter.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Leopardettes had it in the second quarter last night. They only had 2 points the whole second quarter. You got to have better, more consistency there. But you get the offense going, I like our chances today, and give us a chance to move into a game tomorrow that would give you a berth in the state tournament if you can win it.
Yeah, and you talked about locking people down. Bridge Creek had one player. Pauls Valley has one player. Purcell has a really good player. We've been doing it all year in our conference, playing against really good players. And so it's an opportunity to show that what we've learned from that and put it to use today. But, yeah, Bellantini, I'm watching her right now. She's got some size to her, looks really athletic. So she's gonna be one of the best players that we've played against all year.
Yeah, Bellantini's 5'10". They'll also have a 5'10" senior in Jada Foster, and Foster usually runs the low post. They'll run a double post sometimes. They've got a couple of plays where they will run against the zone. Heritage Hall pretty much ran either a 3-2 or 2-3 zone against them most of the footage that I watched. And they've got a couple of plays that if the Leopardettes are not really disciplined, especially on the backside, they got a couple of really easy shots out of it. The one thing I saw in the early part of that game was that Kingston was very susceptible to transition. They did not get back in transition defense, and Heritage Hall got a number of easy layups just getting out in transition and running. So we'll see if the Leopardettes can maybe exploit some of that tonight as well. But I like our chances. I think looking at what I saw on film from them against Heritage Hall and the way the Leopardettes have been playing, I like our chances, and again, if we can pull this off, we'll be playing tomorrow afternoon. Or actually, I think it's tomorrow evening. We'll play for a chance to go to the state tournament, and again, I like our options there. So we'll see if the Leopardettes can do that. I do want to say a big congratulations. The Lindsay Leopards season came to an end last night, an 8-point loss to the Jones Longhorns, a game that the Leopards just could not get the offense going until the fourth quarter, and then when they finally did, it was unstoppable. They scored 18 points through the first three quarters of that ball game, and we're down 36-18 at the end of the third quarter. And then the Leopards come out and score 32 points in the fourth quarter of that ball game, and end up just coming up short, 58-50. The final score in that one had 13 from Brody Ramming, 13 from Creed Taylor, and 11 from Bryson Watts. And again, just too little too late when you get to that point where you get down where you got to have the baskets and you got to have the offense, and you'd already dug yourself such a deep hole, and you make a great comeback there, but you just don't get those you can't get up back over that hump, I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but it's a learning experience for those young guys. You said it last night. Great job from our two seniors. They have been amazing this year with leadership, and their performance has been outstanding. They're going to be leave two huge holes for us to have to fill, but those young guys, all those sophomores and freshmen that got the opportunity to play this deep into the playoffs and see what it takes to win games in the playoffs. Got some really valuable experience that, you look at next year, hey, you're sitting there, they got the area tournament this year. Let's see if they can win a game or two and where they're at next year in the area tournament, and see if they can carry that on to the state tournament next year. But no pressure, Coach Terry.
Exactly.
But he's loaded.
Absolutely.
He's loaded with a lot of young talent, and so the sky's the limit for those guys. But yeah, great job from those guys. Before we go any further, I've got to say happy birthday, Greg Perry.
Oh, well, thank you.
From the crew, that they all texted, said make sure you wish Greg a happy birthday. How old are you?
I told somebody at work today. I told 27 today.
27?
So, yeah, I'm 27 today.
I think your son's 27.
Let's put it this way: I'm not official retirement age, but I could almost retire.
Yeah.
So I'm getting closer, but it is getting there. But yeah, we'll see what happens here as we get through the day. The best birthday present I could get is get to come back to Ada tomorrow night and cover another Leopardette ball game.
Absolutely.
So I think that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
But a big thank you for that. Appreciate that from all the crew here at KBLP Live. I tell you, a bunch of good guys here, and enjoy it, and gals, as we get to do what we love to do, and that's bring you a Leopardette and Leopard sports here on KBLP. We need to step aside and hear a word from our sponsors. We're still about 4 minutes away from tip-off, and we'll get you to this one and see if the Leopardettes can move into a consolation finals game tomorrow night here in Ada. We'll do that right after this time out here on KBLP Live.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay! For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Sharrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Hey Leopard fans, we at American Exchange Bank are excited for another year where we get to continue our support of Lindsay Leopard Athletics. Join us in cheering on our Leopards or catch all the action right here on KBLP Live. American Exchange Bank at 402 South Main has been the bank for the Leopards for nearly 100 years. Come see us if you're looking for a different banking experience. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. At American, we are Leopards supporting other Leopards.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards! Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
Back here at the Cougar Activity Center, we get set for day 2 of the Class 3A Area 4 area tournament, and the Kingston Lady Redskins and the Lindsay Leopardettes again win this one, and you make it to a consolation final tomorrow. You lose this one, you go home. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's get to the starters for the visiting Leopardettes. They will start at guard, number 1, a 5'5" junior. That's Gentry Wilmot. At forward, a 5'10" junior, number 5, Maddie McGowan. Also at forward, a 5'8" junior, number 10, Leslie Wilmot. At guard, a 5'5" junior, number 22, Cannon Russell. And to round out the starting 5 at guard, a 5'4" senior. That is number 24, Eris De Valenciano. The Leopardettes are 15-13. Coming into tonight's matchup, the head coach is Brian Cater. He is assisted by Johnny Dodd. Starting for the Lady Redskins, number 11 is Avery Ludrick. She is a 5'8" freshman. Number 24 is Jolie Hayden. She's a 5'8" junior. Number 20 is J.C. Herndon. She's a 5'4" junior. Number 5, Jada Foster, one of the 2 seniors on this team. She's a 5'10" senior. And then to round out the starting 5, the other senior on this Lady Redskins team, that's Emily Bellatini. Bellatini's name will get called a lot tonight. She's a 5'10" senior. Head coach for the Lady Redskins, Chad Rimmer. He's assisted by Katie Summers. The Lady Redskins come in 19-8 on the season, ranks number 9 in the state in Class 3A. Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemake here at courtside. Courtside, I should say.
Yep.
J.D. Scruggs on the live stream, Kevin Scruggs on the camera. Who's back at the studio today? Oh, we got the big dog on the station. Jason Wallenberg back in Lindsay, Oklahoma, handling our FM broadcast. Good to have Jason along with us today.
We want to shout out all the Lindsay classrooms that are watching our live stream right now. So kids, enjoy.
And tip controlled into the backcourt by McGowan. Leopardettes will bring it up as Ludrick will pick up Russell as she crosses the timeline, and the Leopardettes start with a turnover. Not the start you want. And here comes Bellatini. Sends it out top to Foster. She'll hand it back over to Hayden, who works to the top of the key. Sends it back over to the right side to Herndon. She'll look to penetrate. Gets to the left elbow. Sends it back up top for Ludrick. Leopardettes man defense here, and that'll be a turnover. That one will go back court on the Lady Redskins, and so both offenses start the game with a turnover.
Yeah, really good defense right there. They've got Gentry Wilmot on Bellatini, so Gentry draws the short stick.
You keep up with her.
Yeah.
Russell again falls down, loses it out of bounds. Twice now that Russell has turned the ball over, and Coach Cater wants a timeout. And if this one's just a 30, we'll just keep it here for this one. But, yeah, the Leopardette offense, it's just been 2 straight turnovers with Russell just trying to get it up to 4 against Ludrick.
Yeah, she hasn't even got within 30 feet of the basket and had a couple of turnovers. But really good ball pressure from Kingston. So they expect that all night. If they've obviously think they can take advantage of that, but you got to take care of the ball. They get up on you, you got to go by them. And so don't worry about offense. When they get up in you, then take off.
Foster gets it into Herndon, gets it right back. Foster will bring it across. Works to the right wing, hands it off. Foster works to the other line, knocked away by Russell. Foster tries to go baseline on McGowan, skip pass all the way to the left corner to Hayden. Now Herndon down the lane, scoop shot off the mark. Rebound for Valenciano. And again, the pressure in the backcourt this time. Russell gets away from her, nearly fell down again. McGowan up top to Leslie, right side Gentry. Gets it to McGowan, low post right side, turns around, sends it all the way out to Russell left side. 3-ball on the way, and it's good! Cannon Russell starts the game with a 3 for the Leopardettes.
That'll make up for those turnovers.
Absolutely. Herndon races down, cut off by Valenciano. Foster sends it over to the left side to Hayden. Hayden looks to drive in, gets to the free throw line. The double team comes. She'll try the scoop shot, this time good. Nice move from Hayden underneath.
Yeah, kind of hesitation move right there. Got us off balance and then went by us.
Gentry gets it from Russell. She'll work on Foster to try to get it up. And she does. Gets it across. Gets it over to the right side for Valenciano. Back up between the rings for Russell. Russell waits for the floor to balance. Now goes left. Gives it to McGowan. Up top, Leslie. Gentry right wing. He's got Ludrick on her. Up top, Valenciano. 3-ball on the way. Count it! Harris Day and the Leopardettes with 2 threes. They've got a 6-2 lead.
Yeah, great start right here.
And a turnover. Number 2 on the Lady Redskins. And with 5:41 left here in the first, it is 6-2 Leopardettes. Finally got the ball in where we can shoot it. We've hit a couple of threes.
Yeah.
Russell again works on Ludrick. Gets away from her. Double team comes, and it's stolen away. Herndon lets the flyby go and puts it up and in. Cannot have those turnovers.
Yeah, they're killing us.
Russell races up the floor this time, backs it out to the wing, and now she'll work up top to set the offense up. Herndon pushes her all the way out to the half line, comes up top of the key to Leslie. Gets it to McGowan behind the Russell screen, goes around the screen from Leslie, gets it to Valenciano right wing. She'll go baseline. Tried to send it out, and the Leopardettes now have 4 turnovers. Get it to Bellatini. Across the line to Foster. Over on the right wing, Ludrick. Works to the free throw line. Sends it out into the corner to Foster. Foster works to the wing. Works to the top of the key. Right elbow into the corner. Hayden. Leslie stays with her. She tries to go baseline. Hands it off to Herndon. Cuts into the lane, stops, puts it up, left it short though, and Gentry has the miss for the Leopardettes. Gentry wasn't ready for that pass. Russell will get it back. Works it over to Valenciano. Valenciano top of the key, gives it to Gentry. 3-ball is going to be an air ball, but Russell claims it. Nice hustle underneath, realized that one was going to be short. Valenciano can't get the second one to go, and then Russell dribbles it off of her foot out of bounds.
Yeah, we're firing from the cheap seats right now. 4 shots, all of them threes, but we made 2 of them, so that's pretty good.
Number 12, Cassidy Walker, the 5'8" freshman, checks in for the Lady Redskins.
Bellatini, they some teams when you substitute, you give the towel to the other person. They gave it to Bellatini, and she threw it away. She's like, I'm not coming off.
Bellatini sends it to Hayden, left wing, 3-ball on the way, he's off the mark, but a nice rebound from Walker. Walker takes it right back to the rack, missed it, got her miss again, and that one won't go. Foster with a miss, and now she's fouled on the putback attempt.
Yeah, we're going to have to get them off the boards.
Foul called on McGowan, her first foul of the ball game. Jada Foster goes to the free throw line, has 2 shots. Knocks the first one down to make it 6-5. Foster's second one also good, ties the game back up at 6. Russell gets it to Gentry. She'll push it up on Foster. Races up the floor. Trap comes and knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Walker. Leopardette basketball with 3:45 left here in the first. We're at a tie game of 6. Russell will get the inbound from Gentry. Ludrick out on her. She'll work left. Goes to the high post. McGowan hands to Valenciano. Right wing. Works back left. Comes back right. Back left. Gets around to the corner. Gentry left wing. Back to Russell. Looking inside at Gentry. Bellatini pushing her off that mark. Inside. Now McGowan gets it. Goes out. Sends it out into the left wing. Valenciano 3-ball. Back iron no good. And the rebound pulled down by Ludrick. Here comes Bellatini. She'll give it up to Foster out top of the key. We approach 3 minutes left here in the first. Hayden left corner. Inside, ball's loose. McGowan comes away with the third turnover.
Yeah, trying to force it in there to Bellatini. They've done a great job keeping her quiet so far.
Russell drives down. McGowan to Leslie in the left corner. Leslie saw a gap, drives in the lane, puts it up, but left it short. Bellatini the miss, and out in transition, Hayden with the layup. She's got 4, and it's an 8-6 lead. This is a little 4-0 run, actually 6-0 run from Kingston. 2.5 to go. McGowan under the basket, sends it back out to Valenciano. Left wing 3 is on the way, and it's good. Valenciano's second puts the Leopardettes back up by 1, 9-8. Again out in transition. Ludrick lay it up. Leopardettes have got to get back in transition D.
Yeah, they have. Obviously, Kingston has found a weakness in our transition defense and really gotten a couple of baskets that way.
Russell on the handle. Gentry right wing. Looking at McGowan. Waits for the cutters. Now comes down to the baseline. Puts up a jumper too strong. Hayden with the rebound, and Bellatini with the basketball. Goes down with a full head of steam, and they're going to wave it off. Say the foul was on the floor. Goes on to Gentry Wilmot, her first, team second. 1:41 left here in the first. We've got a timeout called by Coach Cater. From Lindsay, 10-9. Lady Redskins with a 1-point lead. We'll take a timeout, come back to Ada after this. This is live coverage of Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
So Kingston basketball out of the timeout. 1:41 left here in the first. They've got a 1-point lead. Foster, she'll try to find somebody. Finally gets it out to Bellatini. Gets to the free throw line, down to the low post. Puts it up with the left hand and in.
Oh, that's a strong move right there with the weak hand. And we got to have some help with her.
They look to trap Russell in the back. She gets away from it and gets it to Valenciano. Inside to McGowan. She's double teamed, triple teamed, and stolen away. 6 turnovers on the Leopardettes. Quickly the other way as Ludrick has it on the right wing. She'll dribble to the top of the key, give it to Foster. Foster hands it to Bellatini, sends get pass to the left side. Ludrick to the left elbow, all the way back to the right corner. Herndon for 3. That rims out no good. Foster with the rebound, though, and McGowan picks up her second personal on the putback. Foster goes back to the free throw line.
Yeah, they offensive rebounds are killing us. I don't know how many they've got, but it's quite a few. And when you give teams repeated opportunities to shoot at the basket, they're going to make you pay.
Well, Jada Foster's 3 for 3 at the line with a fourth still to come. Pushes the lead up to 4 at 13-9. And misses that one, and nearly another offensive board right there. I tell you what, they're letting them get up on the back a little bit there. That Leopardettes are going to have to be stronger getting that rebound. And there's, again, all that contact coming down the floor. Valenciano right wing to Gentry. Gets it into the right corner to Valenciano. Dribbles up, hands it to Russell. Get close to 30 seconds left. McGowan out to Leslie, top of the key, traveled with it. Shuffled that foot before she took off, and the Leopardettes are shooting themselves in the foot. That's their 7th turnover.
Yeah, turnovers mounting up right now. They're fortunate they're still within 4, basically because they played pretty good defense, hit 3 threes. So
20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ludrick can't get away from Russell, and they'll get it over to Foster.
Yeah, they'll run 4 down with Bellatini. I guarantee you 22 is going to touch it right here.
Herndon has Valenciano on her. 6 seconds. Leopardettes are doing a good job of denying the basketball. Ludrick left wing, down to 1, puts up a tough shot at the buzzer, and the Leopardettes with some great defense prevent the Lady Redskins from hitting a good look at the buzzer, but the Kingston still leads by 4 at the end of 1, 13-9. Send it back over to JD. A timeout. We'll come back with the second quarter after this. Live coverage of Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Get ready to start the second quarter, and Kingston will have the ball and a 4-point lead as we get underway here. Leopardette starting 5 stays on the floor along with the starting 5 for the Lady Redskins. Herndon will come get the inbounds, works to the top of the key. Goes to Ludrick, high on that right side. Russell right in her pocket. Gets around a screen from Bellatini, stopped at the left elbow. The backdoor cut covered up good by Gentry that time. Up top to Foster. She'll send it to Hayden. Ludrick again on that right wing, sends it back behind her to Hayden. Herndon at the right elbow, drives down, sends it out to Ludrick, turns down the shot, gets it out to Foster left wing, back under to Bellatini. Bellatini turns around on Gentry, puts it up and in. That's a nice move from Emily Bellatini.
Yeah, took her to the center of the lane and then twisted back so quick. We were trying to double with Cannon Russell and just couldn't get there.
Gentry on the handle, hands to Russell, back up top to Leslie. Oh, and Valenciano luckily to catch that one. She was headed in the lane. Gentry gets away from Ludrick, gets it back to Valenciano. She'll back out between the rings. Sends it right side to Russell. Sets the screens in the lane. Russell works it again. it back out to McGowan. 3-ball left wing on the way from Maddie, just off the front of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Herndon.
Yeah, that's something we're going to have to do. We got to get Maddie McGowan involved in the offense. That was her first shot of the game.
So Foster stands with it out between the rings. Ludrick gets it right wing. And to Herndon in the corner, and then stolen away by Gentry that tried to go inside to Bellatini, and then they'll get the reach-in foul call on Emily Bellatini. And I'm not going to say anything. That's the first foul of the ballgame on Kingston.
Yeah. They've been letting them play.
They have. They've let them be physical.
Yeah.
Inbounds comes to Gentry. 6:15 left here in the second. It's a 15-9 lead for the Lady Redskins. Trap comes. And Gentry launched that one, and that'll go as turnover number 8 on the Leopardettes. Got to take care of the basketball. Ludrick gets the inbounds from Foster on the far side of the floor. Brings it across. Russell right there with her. She'll hand it to Foster. And Foster will put things in motion. Takes it herself, gets around McGowan, puts it up and in.
Yeah, it's too quick for Maddie and no help side that time. You got to have somebody coming from the backside to help.
Russell avoids the trap, splits it, gets to the free throw line, puts up the floater. It just won't drop. Rebound from Herndon. Out in transition, she overthrows Hayden. It'll go out of bounds. The Leopardettes will get it off of turnover number 4 against Kingston. And timeout as the Leopardettes will send in number 33. Brecken Klein, the 5'8 sophomore, will replace McGowan. Valenciano gets it into Gentry in the backcourt with 5:30 left to go before halftime. Leopardettes down by 8. Here comes the trap. Gentry picks it up, steps through, gets it to Leslie. She'll work to the right elbow. 3-ball is short, and rebound tipped to Valenciano. Gets it out to Russell. She'll try the 3. That's good. Cannon Russell's second 3 of the game. Leopardettes have got 12 points. They're all on 3-point baskets.
Yep. But
Foster takes it up against Klein and puts it in.
Yeah, she's a little bit too strong for Brecken, I think.
Leopardettes push it the other way. Klein tries a 3. That rims out no good. Leslie Wilmot, the rebound. That putback doesn't go. And Foster. Oh, they're going to say Gentry was out of bounds as she touched the basketball while it was in the hands.
Well, I thought it was in both of their hands.
Yeah, I did too, but Gentry was the one standing on the baseline, so it's out of bounds off of her.
Yeah.
Okay. Hayden brings it across, gives it to Foster to set the offense. Leopardettes have played man this whole first half. Gentry cannot stay with Bellatini up top. Ludrick turns down the shot, tries to drive down, cut off by Russell. Give it back up to Foster. She'll work over to the right side.
Foster's played a lot of outside tonight.
She really has. Gets it over to Hayden. Hayden trying to get away from Klein. Can't get there. Herndon drives in the lane. Stops. Sends it up top to Ludrick. Ludrick spins into the lane. Steps around. He got it to go.
They are 4 for 4 from the floor this quarter. We are only 1 for 6.
And Russell will, did she get it? Then we get it? No, we're going to call the travel.
Too many turnovers at this point.
That's number 9. 3:54 left here in the first half. Leopardettes are down by 9.
Yeah, they've got 21 points right now. That's way more than what the Leopardettes wanted in this game.
Herndon drives all the way down. Double team shuts off the drive. Ludrick on the right wing. Looking inside at Hayden. Gets it to her. Turns around on Klein. Sends it to a wide open Herndon on the left wing. That shot will not go. And rebound is out. They're going to say last touched by Foster. It'll be Leopardette basketball.
Yeah, they are 0 for 3 from three-point range. Force them to shoot threes, it looks like.
Yeah.
You know, because they're 9 for 14 from two-point range.
Russell in the backcourt. Has Herndon on her. Gets around the screen from Leslie, and now she says, all right, clear out. I'm going to set the offense here. Goes left side to Valenciano. Valenciano, top key, 3-ball, no, but the offside rebound for Russell. Back to Valenciano. Russell gets it back between the circles. To the high post. Leslie flips it to Valenciano. Back to Klein. 3-ball from Brecken on the way. It's good.
Keep hitting them threes,
yeah,
baby.
No kidding. Their 5th. 21-15. Leopardettes are back within 6. Ludrick on the handle. He's back up over to Hayden. Hayden knocked away by Klein, and they're going to call the foul. Klein's first. Team's first here in the second quarter. Timeout called by Kingston. 2:36 left here in the first half. It's 21-15. Lady Redskins on top. We'll be back with more live coverage of Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank after this timeout here on KBLP Live.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
.236 left to go before halftime. It's 21-15. Lady Redskins with a 6-point lead over the Lindsay Leopardettes, and it will be a Redskin basketball coming out of the timeout. And Foster will inbound in front of the Leopardette bench. Lob it up top to Ludrick. She'll work on Russell to that right wing. Goes to the corner, looking inside, and Russell nearly stole it away.
Yeah, knocked it loose and then turned around to find it, and it was going the other way. So tough break there, but good hands from Cannon Russell.
So Foster will try it on the baseline this time. Bellatini at the free throw line. And Gentry nearly stole it away. They go back over to Foster on the right wing. Bellatini looking to post up Gentry again. Does, and gets the basket. 23-15. It's an 8-point lead again for the Lady Redskins. Gentry will push it across against Foster. And now they're going to start calling the reach-in fouls. It's like they haven't called that the whole first half, and suddenly they decide they're going to call it. Foster picks up her first, just the second team foul called in this game on the Lady Redskins. Russell with the basketball. Sends it right side to Gentry. Works up top. Klein steps up. 3-ball on the way. And it's good. 6th three of the game for the Leopardettes, and they are back within 5. Up top, Foster. Works to the left wing, reverses back right, gives it to Ludrick out on the right wing. Looking inside for Hayden. Hayden turns around against a double team.
Yeah, she walked.
Switched her pivot feet, and that'll be turnover number 5 against the Lady Redskins.
Yeah, absolutely. Great job of double teaming right there. I think they've got to force them to shoot threes and double, triple. I don't care what you got to do, but quit letting them have those shots on the block.
Gentry gets away from the trap, gets it to Russell. Russell will work across to the top of the key. Sends it up to Leslie at the high post, turns around, looking, goes left. Russell steps out, gets away from Herndon momentarily. Herndon picks her back up. Russell gets down to the baseline, and Herndon turns her away. Gentry stands with it. So we get down to a minute left to go in the half. Leopardettes are within 5. Valenciano flips it back to Russell. Russell stops top of the key, fires a 3, and it's good. Her third, and it is 23-21. Leopardettes are back within 2.
I have never seen anything like this.
I haven't. 7 threes in this first half for the Leopardettes. Ludrick right wing. Bellatini again trying to post up against Gentry. Ludrick will work to the top of the key. I think Kingston would like to hold it for a final shot here with 25 seconds left. Herndon with Valenciano right there with her. Has a count going now. Picks up her dribble, gets it away to Hayden. And stolen away. Klein with the steal. And then the reach-in foul going to be called on Jolie Hayden.
Yeah.
Hayden's first is the team's third.
Leopardettes got a chance to take the lead right here with another three.
There you go. 11.2 left.
Yeah.
And Leslie is going to check out. Maddie McGowan checks in for the Leopardettes.
Yeah, Brecken Klein is red hot. I think I'd find Brecken or Cannon Russell.
Yep. Cannon gets the inbounds. Ludwig right there with her. Down to 9. McGowan, top of the key. Turns around, flips it to Brecken. Klein sends it back over to Russell left side. Down to 2, down to 1. You got to get it off. Somebody's got to be looking at the clock. Nobody was. But as it is, it's a nice finish to that quarter for the Leopardettes, who were down by 9 at 21-12, and they go on a 9-2 run to finish the quarter and pull it back within 2. And the Leopardettes will have the ball to start the third quarter to make that even better. We're going to send it back to JD. We have some words from our sponsors of Leopardette basketball. Glenn and I will figure out our officially unofficial stats from the first half and be back with more during your First National Bank halftime show after this on KBLP Live.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
Tabor's Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many Leopards and Leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabor's Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabor's. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.
Car Care Center is your hometown auto repair shop right here in Lindsay, America at 211 West Cherokee, providing complete automotive repair on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. So if your ride needs repair or service, Car Care Center can get it done. Whether it's radiators, mufflers, brakes, or diagnostics, Car Care Center can handle whatever you need to get back on the road. Call Car Care Center at 405-756-1447. That's 756-1447. Available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Car Care Center at 211 West Cherokee in Lindsay.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call, 405-428-1198. And visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
Back here at halftime with your First National Bank halftime shows, we get to our officially unofficial stats from the first half. The Leopardettes are down by 2 here at halftime. They trailed by 4 at the end of one at 13-9, but Leopardettes climbed back in it there in that second quarter, and again, it's all been the 3-ball. Let's look at the numbers for Kingston as Jada Foster leads the way with 7 points in the first half, 6 from Avery Ledrick, also 6 from Emily Bellatini, and then 4 from Jolie Hayden lead to round out the scoring for Kingston, who went 3 of 4 from the free throw line. For the Leopardettes, they are led by Cannon Russell, who had 3 of the 7 threes in that first half for the Leopardettes, and finishes with 9. 2 of the other threes belong to Aristide Valenciano. The other 2 belong to Brecken Klein. They've got 6 apiece, and the Leopardettes are 0 for 0 at the free throw line. Did not shoot a single free throw. 3 for 4 for the Lady Redskins. Leopardettes are -4 on the glass at 9-5. We talked about the offensive rebounds there earlier, hurting the Leopardettes, and that shows up in that stat. And the other stat that shows up for the Leopardettes is they had 9 turnovers in that first half. Kingston had 6. And with that, we're going to go back over to Glenn. We'll talk about the shooting numbers.
Yeah, both teams shooting the ball really well. Kingston 10 for 15 from 2-point range, 0 for 3 from 3-point range. That's why I was saying, I think we got to pack the paint and make them shoot it outside. They get it inside. They're shooting 67% from 2-point range, but overall they are 10 for 18 from the field for 56%. Really good shooting percentage. Leopardettes 0 for 4 from 2-point range, but they are 7 for 14, 50% from 3-point range, which is a total of 7 for 18 for 39%. But really, really good. You shoot 50% from 3-point range. We got to keep that up and take care. I think the key is defense.
Yes.
I think coming up with a plan to force them outside and get them out of the paint, and then they got a couple of transition baskets, hustle back. Basically make them work for everything that they get, and I don't feel like we did a good job of that the first half.
I agree. I think, the Leopardettes man defense has been really good, and they've done a good job of kind of denying the ball. But when Bellatini catches it on the low post, there's no stopping her. She's got the moves, she's got the footwork, and she's got the touch. They have been able to just absolutely not stop her at all. I don't know if you front her. Maybe you go to a zone, see if maybe you can keep her from catching it inside, and maybe try to keep them off, packing it in there and make them work it around the outside and look for those outside shots. I will say I've seen them hit threes. I know they can. They have not done it today yet. So, again, let's hope the Leopardettes can figure out the inside game and that Kingston does not figure out the outside game here in this second half.
Well, we even tried to come double, and Bellatini turned away from the double team. So maybe send 3 people.
Just keep sending people till you figure out a way. And of course, again, as they've got so many weapons, pick your poison. But
but I think you got to make them kick it back out. I don't think you can let them keep doing post moves down there and scoring on us, because if you look at the shot chart, I don't know that they've made anything outside of 6 feet.
I agree. Yeah,
so
it's all been right at the rack.
Yeah. So get some people down there in that block area and double, triple. I don't care what you got to do, but if you want to win this game, you're going to have to shut down that inside game that they've got going right now.
Absolutely. Well, that's been your First National Bank halftime show here from Ada. And we're just about a minute and a half away from getting the second half underway. By the way, just a couple of the area teams that are still in it. We mentioned last night that the Purcell Lady Dragons lost yesterday, so both of the Purcell teams are now out of the tournament. The Washington Lady Warriors will play tonight, and they'll be playing for the area championship. They win tonight. They're in the state tournament. And they will take on, and I've got to go make sure I look and get this right because I was wrong when I quoted it myself. They play Holdenville tonight. That'll be at 6 o'clock over at Seminole. And then the Blanchard Lions will take on the number 1 team in 4A in Weatherford. And the Weatherford Eagles and Blanchard Lions do battle at Hennessy at 7:30 tonight. So good luck to those two teams. Playing for area championships tonight.
Yeah, you look at, I think in our conference, all of our boys teams are out, and the Leopards and Washington, the Leopardettes and Washington team are the only two girls teams still in it.
McGowan back in the ball game, works on Bellatini, sends it up top to Leslie, works over to the right wing, comes back to Russell. Russell drives down. Oh, stuck it between the rim and the backboard, and that jump ball will give it back to
it'll go, yeah.
Because we had the ball to start the quarter, so.
the official was not having any part of that. He's like, I'm not going to look stupid if I miss it. Let the players do it.
So that is officially the 10th turnover now on the Leopardettes as Herndon tries to push it up on Valenciano. She'll give it up to Foster to bring it up the floor. They've now switched Leslie over to cover Bellatini underneath, and actually they've got her double teamed.
Yeah.
Oh, Herndon into the lane. Valenciano lost her balance, and Herndon got away, but the Leopardettes cannot come up with a loose ball. Bellatini does. Sends it out left wing to Hayden, and Hayden traveled with it. So a turnover going either way, and the Leopardettes will get the ball back. Try to cut into that 2-point lead.
Yeah, if they can tie it up or take the lead right here, that would be huge.
Gentry will get the ball back. Foster with the defense. Gentry races her up that right side, stops right wing, trap comes, and got it to Russell. That's not a great pass, but we luckily got there. Valenciano across the top of the key. Gentry right wing, wide open for 3. Drops it in! And the Leopardettes have a 24-23 lead. Herndon at the elbow, sends it out to Foster. She'll work out between the top of the key.
Golly, 8 threes.
No kidding. Oh, nobody picked up Herndon. I thought she was going to hit the reverse right there. The 3 from the right wing from Foster doesn't go. Got her on miss. Oh. Standing straight up, and they're going to call Gentry for the foul.
Yeah, she got all ball right there. She definitely got all ball.
Yep. Foster goes back to the line. She has shot every free throw in this ball game for both teams.
Yeah, literally.
That is her 5th, and this will be her 6th. She's currently 4 of 5. Ties the game back up at 24.
Yeah, we talked about that offensive rebounding. You got to keep them off the boards when they miss.
And there's another offensive rebound for Bellatini. Hayden sends it back up top to Ludrick, over to Foster right side. Again, looking to get it into Bellatini, and Leslie keeps pushing her off of that low post. Bellatini now comes to get it, gets into the lane, turns, stripped by Leslie, and then out of bounds. I think Coach
Riggs.
Yeah, I started to call him Coach Riggs, but I was looking at Coach, trying to watch Coach Cater down here, and I looked at Matt Riggs as he ran down to make the call.
Yeah,
Leopardettes do get that off the turnover. Gentry gets it up to Russell. Tie ball game with 6 minutes left to go here in this third quarter. Russell has Ludrick all over her. Gets to the baseline. Double team comes from Herndon.
Somebody's open.
Yeah, somebody get it over to Gentry, top of the key. Inside to McGowan. Turns around on Bellatini. And Bellatini flops, but they don't call the foul. But McGowan loses the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, that tough break right there, keep a hold of the ball. You got to bump off the glass.
Yeah, Bellatini took that and flopped like she got hit, and they didn't call the foul, but they didn't call anything on McGowan either. They just let McGowan, again, they're letting them play that down low like that.
Yeah, when you hit them with the body, they're just calling reaches and hands.
Foster to Hayden into the left corner for Ludrick. Russell pushes her across the top of the key, gives it back up to Foster between the rings. And again, there's a battle between Leslie and Herndon fell, but no whistles. Bellatini looks to attack, sends it out to Hayden. She'll work across the top of the key, sends it back out in the corner for Foster, and then tried to go down the baseline over to Herndon and threw it out of bounds. That's turnover number 9 on the Lady Redskins. Here comes Russell. Races up. Gets across the timeline. Got away from the trap. Gentry. Pass is tipped by Bellatini, and it'll be a turnover. Bellatini comes away with the 12th turnover on the Leopardettes.
Get back.
And they trap her, and Ludrick got an easy one.
And he didn't get back.
Yep, did not get back. 26-24, Lady Redskins by 2.
Yeah, defense has been really good on both sides except for that transition right there.
Gentry has it knocked away from her, and we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Cater. Again, that contact that they're letting them play, you got to learn to play with it. Yep. 4:39 left in the third. It's 26-24, Kingston by 2. We'll take a timeout, come back to Ada right after this on KBLP Live.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
4:39 left in the third. 26-24, Kingston by 2, but Leopardettes with a basketball. And Kingston with that full court man pressure that they've had this whole ball game. Russell pushes it up, gets across from Ludrick, gets through the double team, sends it down to McGowan. McGowan into the lane, out up top to Gentry. 3 ball from Gentry on the way. It's short. And saved in bounds. No, stays out of bounds. That'll be turnover number 13 on the Leopardettes.
Short arm that one a little bit.
2 wide open.
Yep.
Gentry will check out. Klein returns for the Leopardettes. Leopardettes with full court pressure of their own. Foster will get it. Of course, McGowan backs off, lets her bring it down the floor. Bellatini gets it out on that right wing. Goes to the free throw line, goes back to her right, steps in, and they're going to count the basket and the foul.
Nobody helped.
Nobody back there to count it. The foul goes on Leslie Wilmot, her first.
I think that's where Brecken's got to come off her player right here. And when she turns back this way, you're right in her face.
Bellatini misses the free throw. McGowan claims the miss.
Klein's
Russell.
open. Klein's open.
Russell should have turned around, was wide open at the free throw line, but that's all right. Leslie Wilmot knocks down number 9 on the threes.
Yeah, that's all of our points are 3-point shots.
Leopardettes are back within 1. 28-27. Ludrick, tough shot. They're going to get the foul and send Ludrick to the free throw line. And foul on the Cannon Russell's her first, the third on the Leopardettes in this quarter. Again, they've only called 3 fouls on Kingston the whole ball game. Ludrick at the line. Knocks it down. Makes it a 2-point Kingston lead. 3:41 left. And that one climbs over the front of the rim and drops through. Double figures for Avery now. She's with 10. It's 30-27. Leopardettes down by 3. 3:35 left here in the third. Russell races up. Leslie stops right wing. Baseline McGowan. She's got the size advantage on Herndon, but can't get the shot to go in. Foster with the miss. Ahead, here comes Bellatini. She'll stop left wing. Sends it out to Foster to set up the offense. Foster, right side, down the lane, and they'll call the bump from McGowan. And Maddie picks up her third. Valenciano will get a breather as Gentry returns for the Leopardettes.
No, hey.
After they're going to swap it out, they're going to let Valenciano stay in since that was Maddie's third and the team's fourth. We've still got 3:11 left to go here in the third. Herndon lobs it all the way up top. Foster out to Ludrick. 3-ball on the way. Back rim no good. And then Klein has it and then gets reached in and fouled from behind. That one goes on Hayden. Just the first foul in the second half called on Kingston. Leopardettes with the ball down by 3 as we get under 3 minutes to go. Valenciano gets it to Russell right wing.
Brecken's open. No, not now.
Ludrick is just all over her. Gets it back to Brecken. Brecken drives Bellatini down, and Bellatini gets whistled for the reach in.
That's 2 on her, isn't it?
Yep. Just second team foul, so no free throws here. Gentry the inbound on the baseline. Leslie gets it short corner right side, but left it short. Great play, just didn't get it up there enough. Hayden comes down with a miss. Races the other way, blocked by Klein. The rejection by Brecklin.
Yeah.
Russell gets it to Valenciano. Gets away from Hayden around to Russell screen. Gentry has it right side. Back to Valenciano, wide open 3. Skips across, no good. Russell with the offensive board. Left elbow Gentry. Back up top for Valenciano. Hands it off to Russell. Russell works right.
Yeah, Brecken's open. I'm telling you, I feel like Brecken's hot. We need
Valenciano left wing 3, no.
Yep.
Rebound Foster. Ahead in transition. Here comes Ludrick. Falls down, and they're going to call her for kicking the ball, and she tried to kick it back to herself.
Yep.
And that'll be the 10th turnover against Kingston. And credit that to Russell as she cut right in front of her to knock that one loose. Here comes Gentry. Foster on her. Double team comes, gets it away. No, stolen. Turnover number 14 on the Leopardettes, and Bellatini in transition gets the easy one. She's now in double figures with 10. Leopardettes down by 5, 32-27. Valenciano gives it to Russell out near the half line. 1:20 left here in the third quarter. Leopardettes with the ball down by 5. Klein top of the key, shot is blocked, but they're going to call a foul and 3 free throws. Wow.
Hey, we might score some other way besides a 3.
That's the third on Hayden. And Klein goes to the free throw line for 3 free throws. First free throw attempts of the ball game for the Leopardettes. And we've got 1:15 left in the third quarter. Have not shot a free throw till that one. Yep. See. 2 for 3 at the line as Hayden will check out. And Cassidy Walker checks back in for the Lady Redskins. And Klein readies for her third free throw attempt. And she missed it. Rebound pulled down by Walker. She'll give it to Bellatini to bring down the floor. Gentry waits for her out top of the key, and Bellatini's going to look to run this down for one shot here. Gentry not close enough to get a count. Now she is. Bellatini to the left elbow. Will pull it back out. Gentry stays right with her. Down to 40 seconds.
I'd come double her. I really would.
I don't know. I probably would send Russell just in a dart. When she turns her back, just send her with a dart out there maybe.
Yeah.
But Hey, you're within 5 here. Play good defense, and you get the ball to start the fourth quarter.
You're within 3.
I'm sorry, you are within 3.
Yep.
Down to 10. Bellatini looks to go into motion. 4 down. Bellatini one-on-one with Gentry to the free throw line. Steps around. Shot blocked, and they're going to call the foul on Gentry. Man. They'll send Bellatini to the free throw line. She did miss her last free throw, the only free throw she shot. But 2.1 seconds on the clock. First one on the way. It's short. Second free throw from the senior, and that one will drop in. She finally gets one to go. She's 1 for 3 at the line, puts it as a 4-point lead. And Russell will not get that shot to go as she took a shot there at the end. 33-29, Lady Redskins by 4 as we head to the fourth. We'll do that after this timeout. You're watching live coverage of Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go, Lindsay!
Hi, I'm Jess Thornburg with Homestead & Co. Realty. I'm a local realtor that lives locally. I live here and I work here. Growing up in rural Oklahoma, I was taught the value of doing the right thing. I know how valuable relationships are with good people. So I'd like to apply for the relationship of being your realtor. I'm not a high-pressure salesperson from the city, so call me at 405-471-9855 when you're thinking real estate. You'll get information from a real person without the sales pressure. Call me at 405-471-9855. Let's go, Lindsay.
Excuse me, we're back for the fourth quarter. Lady Redskins with a 4-point lead, 33-29 our score. Leopardettes with the basketball, though. And a chance to cut into that. Russell gets it to McGowan out top of the key. She'll hand it off. Nope, fake the handoff. Klein, 3-ball left side is air ball. Leopardettes stay in that full court pressure. Bellatini gets it into Foster. Of course, Foster gets no pressure because McGowan is in the back at the other end of the floor. Pushes it up. Leopardettes do a good job of cutting off the cutters in the lane. Ludrick gets it back, looks to go to work on Russell, gets low post left side. Russell fell down, and that let Ludrick have an easy one. Yeah. 6-point lead for the Lady Redskins. McGowan will give it up to Gentry. Gentry pushes it across, splits a double team, heads down. Klein in the left corner, back to Valenciano, who got fouled.
Ooh, that's 3.
That's 3 on Bellatini.
Yeah. You get her out of there, it's a different ball game.
Russell gets it at. Backed up by Ludrick. Picks up her dribble, gives it to Valenciano on the left wing. Up top, McGowan has to go out near the half line to track that one down. Gentry gets it right wing underneath Valenciano. Oh, no. Ludrick with the miss. Bellatini, and there's a steal by Klein. And nearly stolen back. If she can handle it, she cannot. The Leopardettes get a break right there.
Good anticipation right there from Brecken. She saw that all the way and jumped in that passing lane and got it. Just got to take care of the ball when you get it.
Leopardettes with the ball down by 6. Russell trying to get it up against Ludrick. Here comes the double team. Gets it to Valenciano right side. Hands it back off to Russell between the circles. Drives down. Valenciano around the McGowan screen. Hands it off to Gentry. Top of the key for three. No. Leopardettes have cooled off from behind the arc. It's rebound number 4 for Bellatini as she'll bring it across the timeline.
Yeah, we're 2 for our last 7.
She drives all the way down, puts up the shot, up over Russell, and puts it in. 8-point lead for Kingston. Russell tries the Euro step in the lane, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Hayden, and that'll be 4 on Jolie Hayden. This is the first time in the ball game that Kingston had more fouls than the Leopardettes had. Russell at the line. Drops in the free throw. She's now in double figures with 10.
Yeah, we're gonna have to turn some defense up here pretty quick if we want to stay in this game.
Hayden checks out of the ball game with those 4 fouls. Russell cannot hit that free throw. Bellatini with the rebound. Walker is back in for Kingston. Foster works on McGowan at the top of the key. Hands it off to Walker. Walker to Herndon. Herndon drives down, gets fouled. She'll shoot free throws as Gentry Wilmot picks up her 4th. First foul on the Leopardettes here in the 4th quarter. J.C. Herndon heads to the free throw line. Hits the first. And got them both. Lead is up to 9. 5:30 left to go in the ball game. And Russell lost the basketball and managed to get it back. Lucked out. Valenciano right wing for 3. That's way off the mark. Rushed that one badly.
Yeah.
And then McGowan gets whistled for the reach-in foul on Foster, and that'll be 4 on McGowan. Russell checks out. Klein checks in. 5:20 left in the ball game. Ludwig will bring it up. Klein waits for her. Works around to Bellatini screen. Traveled nearly with the basketball. Foster to Bellatini. She'll push it back to the top of the key, and they'll go back to this Bellatini. They're going to wave it off. Foul on the Leopardettes, and I think that one will go on Leslie. Double check me here, and it does. Leslie Wilmot's 2nd.
Yeah, Bellatini just got ahead of steam and went downhill right there, and not a whole lot we could do but foul her.
Ludwig still looking for somebody to inbound to. Finally, Foster breaks that to the top of the key to grab it. We're under 5 left in the ball game. It's still a 9-point lead for the Lady Redskins. Bellatini gets it right wing, goes to Herndon at the right elbow, takes Valenciano down, and Valenciano gets whistled for the reach in. That's her first. Team's 4th.
Free throw difference is mounting up. We've shot 5 free throws. They have shot, this will be 14 and 15.
Yeah, the foul call difference is major too. I mean, that's one of the big differences in this game is Herndon knocks it down. You look at how many free throws, it makes a big difference. Yeah. 41-30, it's up to an 11-point lead for the Lady Redskins.
Yeah,
Russell back in the ball game.
We've only got 1 point this quarter. That was Breckenklein free throw. They've scored 8.
Herndon all over Russell, no whistles. Here comes Valenciano. Hands it to Leslie. Leslie gives it up to Gentry, top of the key. Back out to McGowan. 3 ball from the right wing is short, and there's up over the back, but they don't call that on Walker. But Leslie steals it back. And there's Leslie with the basket. 41-32. Leopardettes back to single digits, down by 9. We approach halfway through this 4th quarter. Bellatini, top of the key, surveys. Works left. Leslie stays with her all the way down low. Lost the basketball. Russell can't come up with it, though. Ludrick does. Great defense right there. Forces Bellatini to lose it. We're going to have a timeout call from Kingston. 3:49 left in the ball game. It's a 9-point Lady Redskin lead. We'll be back after this. You're watching Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
3:49 left in the ball game. It is still a 9-point Kingston lead.
Yeah, Gracie Brace checked in. That may be for foul purposes.
And lob it in to Bellatini. Misses the shot, and the Leopardettes track down the rebound.
We were fortunate right there. We didn't double.
Russell's three is short, and the Leopardettes get it back and then get fouled. And I believe that'll actually be number 4 on Bellatini. If that's who they call that on, they did.
Yeah.
Bellatini's fourth with 3:31 left in the ball game. That's huge. And timeout, no, baseline. I thought somebody called a timeout, but they throw it on the baseline, not on the sideline. So Gentry on the baseline, the inbounds, gets it to Leslie, back to Gentry in the corner. 3-ball from Gentry on the way, but it's short, and the rebound is pulled down by Herndon.
Yeah, we went ice cold here. We were 2 for 5 from three-point range in the third quarter, but we are 0 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this quarter.
Herndon, double team, gets it to Ludrick. Here comes Bray. And this is the stall game. The Lady Redskins are going to force the Leopardettes to either foul you or get an easy basket. And Leslie will foul. And they'll send Bellatini to the free throw line. That is foul number 3 on Leslie Wilmot. 15 foul on the Leopardettes, so the final 2:59. Lady Redskins are in the double bonus. Bellatini will drop that free throw in.
Yep, they're definitely exploiting the free throw line on us.
Yep. Knocks them both down. 43-32, back to an 11-point lead for Kingston. Russell up the floor and all kinds of contact again with no whistles. And then again, there's contact right there. Should have been a foul on Russell. But they don't call it either way. You could have called one going one way. You could have called one going the other way, and then Leopardettes get a ball out of bounds.
Yep.
Bray checks out. McGowan is back in as Coach Cater going offense for defense here.
I thought the Kingston girl just fell down. I didn't see any contact.
Valenciano, right wing. Gives it back to Russell. Russell backs out. Valenciano back in the corner. Inside to Leslie. Then Gentry lost it driving the lane. 17 turnovers now on the Leopardettes. Bellatini gets it, sends it to Hayden out on that right wing, and she'll come back to the top. They'll go back into their stall game here. Hayden double team, gets it to Ludrick. They'll come to double team her. And push foul on Gentry will be foul number 5 on her. So Gentry fouls out with just 3 points and 2:12 left in the ball game. And at the free throw line is Avery Ludrick. And that one climbs over the front of the rim and drops in.
Yeah, they are 7 for 7 from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter.
And we haven't taken 7 free throws the whole game.
No, we've taken
and
5.
They've had 7 here. This will be 8 in the fourth quarter. Yeah. And she knocks them both down. 45-32. Leopardettes going the wrong direction with 2 minutes to go. Russell between the circles. Hands to Klein, around to Leslie screen. Back over to Valenciano right wing. Gives it back to Klein. Klein will work right to left. Gets it out to McGowan, who has a wide open look at 3. Knocks it down. McGowan's first basket of the game. Ties it. Brings the Leopardettes within 10, excuse me. And Bellatini gets the inbounds and gets fouled, heads back to the free throw line. This will be her 6th and 7th free throw attempts. Sorry, 5th and 6th free throw attempts. And misses her second one. Leslie with the miss. Here comes Russell. And jump ball will be called. Leopardettes turn it over. You can probably hear we're on the Kingston side of the floor, by the way. If you hear some of the things, we're right in the midst of the fans here. Foster gets it in the backcourt. Bellatini across the timeline to Hayden. Minute and a half. The Leopardettes are down by 11. Hayden, nearly a steal there from Leslie. Herndon splits a double team, goes down, circles back out, and Leopardettes are either going to have to foul or play chase here. And they'll foul Ludrick. Probably not the one you want to foul. She's 4 of 4 in the line. And Cannon Russell picks up her second personal. And she'll knock down that one. Pushes the lead to 12. And make it 13. 48-35. A minute 5 left in the ball game. Klein up top to Leslie.
Yeah, they've outscored us 15-6 this quarter.
McGowan from the right elbow. Shot is short. Leslie can't come up with it. Foster does. They will foul her, and that'll be on Leslie, I believe. And that'll be her 4th. Jada Foster goes back to the free throw line.
Yeah, I think at this point your probably fouling strategy is over.
Yep. (49-35) as Foster goes 2 for 2 at the line to make it a 15-point lead at 50-35.
Yeah, they've got 13 of their 17 points are from the free throw line this quarter.
And that wasn't a foul. 40 seconds left. The Leopardettes looking like their season will come to an end here in the second round of this area tournament. I tell you what, I think they exceeded everybody's expectations. This is a team. The Leopardettes come into this game 15-13. This is the number 8 team in the state, number 9 team in the state, and the Leopardettes nearly had them early on.
Yeah, well, you're only down 4 going into the fourth quarter.
But that'll do it as Bellatini will hold the basketball, and the Leopardettes will finish their season 15-14 in the second round of the area tournament. And 3 seniors on this team for the Leopardettes, and Aristide Valenciano, the one on the floor as this one finishes. You have to feel for her. But Chloe Ince, who of course spent this season on the bench after having torn her ACL and had to have that operated on. And then Harley Hillebrand, who had some good minutes this season as well. But three really good seniors for this team. You have to wonder what this team would have been like had we had Chloe this season, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we know how good she was last year as well, but did not ever get that chance to really see. So, again, the Leopardettes will drop this one. The final score, 50-35. And with that, we will step aside, figure up some final numbers, and we'll be back to wrap up, actually, the entire basketball season right after this timeout on KBLP Live.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Curb your hunger at a new location right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. From the owners of El Unico Taco Truck comes Casa 13. Casa 13 will bring a delicious variety of Mexican food. Stay tuned to their Facebook for sneak peeks. Following their grand opening on January 4th, Casa 13 will be located at 110 Northeast 4th Street right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. Go Leopards!
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
We are back to wrap up the Leopardette season as they drop this one to the number 9 ranked Kingston Lady Redskins 50-35. The final score, Kingston finishes up with 3 players in double figures. Emily Bellatini, Avery Ludrick, both had 16 apiece. 10 from Jada Foster, then it was 4 apiece from J.C. Herndon and Jaylee Hayden to round out the scoring for the Lady Redskins, who went 20 of 25 from the free throw line. We'll talk about that in a second. For the Leopardettes, Cannon Russell finishes the game in double figures with 10. Then it was 8 from Brecken Klein and 5 from Leslie Wilmot, 6 from Eris De Valenciano, as I skipped over her, 3 from Maddie McGowan, and 3 from Gentry Wilmot, who fouled out there with 2:12 left to go in the ballgame. And the Leopardettes end up just 3 of 5 from the free throw line. So they are outscored by 17 from the free throw line, shot 20 more free throws than the Leopardettes did, and the Leopardettes lose by 15. So when you look at those numbers, you realize that had the Leopardettes gotten some calls and had a chance to shoot some free throws, it might have been a little different story here in this ball game. For the rebounding, the Leopardettes were minus 10 on the glass. Could not keep them off the glass. Too many offensive boards for the Lady Redskins. And 17 turnovers for the Leopardettes and 15 for Kingston. And we'll go to Glenn. The final shooting numbers.
Yeah, for Kingston, they were 15 for 23 from two-point range for 65%. Unbelievable.
Wow.
0 for 5 from three-point range. We just could not keep them out of the paint. They finished 15 for 28 from the floor for 54%. Leopardettes cooled off a little bit in the second half after shooting 39% there in the first half. They finish 4 for 18 there in the second half, but for the game, 1 for 10 from two-point range for 10%, 10 for 26 from three-point range for 38%, and that's a total of 11 for 36 for 31% from the floor.
Well, and we talked about, we had gone up until the very end there when Leslie Wilmot got that shot inside. The Leopardettes had not hit a 2 the whole game. They actually had hit 10 threes, and we wondered how many area tournament games you could go back and find where there was a team that shot that hit every field goal they hit was a 3 without having a 2-point basket. And, of course, Leslie, I maybe run that. I would say, though, I would challenge you, we may be tough to find a Leopardette game that had 10 threes in it.
Yeah.
I think that may be one of those school records, or at least close to it. But, again, the Leopardettes finished the season 15-14. Very, very proud of how the Leopards and Leopardettes both improved as the season went on, how they performed this season. Again, the seniors on the Leopards last night, Brody Ramming, Bryson Watts, saw their senior season come to an end. But all of those sophomores and freshmen on that boys team. And again, you look at the girls team as well. We do lose Harris Day. We lost Chloe Ince early in the season, Harley Hillebrand. But you bring back Gracie Bray, Gentry Wilmot, Maddie McGowan's back next year, Leslie Wilmot's back next year, Cannon Russell's back next year. Marisol Hernandez is a freshman. We've seen some great minutes out of her this season. Brecken Klein, just a sophomore, is back. Alondra Lopez is back next year. So you've got, and again, you've got freshmen coming up too. So I think Coach Cater and Coach Dodd are going to have a really good team for this Leopardette team again next year as well.
Yeah, and again, very young. Harris Day was, the senior that got the most playing time there. She's going to be tough to replace, but just her speed.
Yes.
You can't coach speed into people. You can't make them faster, and so, but kind of like the boys, is a great learning experience for those youngsters, and it'll bode well for them in the future.
I agree. I always hate this game because that means the basketball season is over with for the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes, and that means that my job is done until football season gets here next year. Yep. So I always hate this game because I always hate to see things come to an end for a school year. But congratulations again to Leopards and Leopardettes. I've had a blast calling their games this year, and we've had a lot of fun. And again, wish them the best of luck for those seniors who are moving on. Yep. Glenn, been a pleasure to work with you again this season.
You too. And happy birthday again.
Thank you very much. I can't think of a better way to spend it than getting to watch some basketball. Big thank you as well to all of our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you, especially our presenting sponsor, the First National Bank. Kudos to all of you who have been along with us all season long. We appreciate all of your support. And for those of you who have watched our broadcasts all year, we couldn't do it without you either. If nobody was watching, we wouldn't have to do this.
That's right. That's right.
All of those people who are tuned in and watching our coverage.
We had thousands of views yesterday, and hundreds of people watching at any particular time on both the boys and the girls game yesterday. So I think some of the opponents viewers,
they may not have liked our viewpoint of the game at that point.
They may not have, but they were watching. They were watching.
Yep. But hey, we love getting the opportunity to do this, and again, without our sponsors, we would not be able to do that. So for all of you who have sponsored Leopard and Leopardette basketball here this season, we appreciate you very much. To JD for running the live stream, I tell you what, the man's a master back here, and he's about got that timing down perfect to come back from the break right at the end of the national anthem. He's timed it perfectly several times this season.
Yeah.
So a great job for him. Andrew Lyon, who did not get to finish the season helping us out, but he's been huge this season running the camera. Appreciate him very much. Kevin has been running the camera a lot. We mostly appreciate him while he's been doing that for us. Brianna Miller, of course, all season long has run our FM side, and Jason back there today, and we appreciate them very much. CeCe Lyon and Paige Sutherland with all the backside work that they do with the behind-the-scenes work with the graphics and things.
Graphics and videos.
And doing the commercials and all that kind of stuff. They've been have done a fantastic job, and so we also appreciate them. And, of course, we've got to bring up, Adam and Jeter, our pack mules, packed all this equipment in and out of football fields and gymnasiums all year long. So thanks to them as well. With all the thank yous out of the way, my name is Greg Peria. We're going to sign off for the final time this season at least for a basketball. I will see you back next year when we get into football season. These guys may be around for some softball or baseball as we get into spring sports. But until I see you again next football season, thank you again. And remember, until we see you again, that whatever you do, always be a good sport.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.